What's up? What's up? Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? I don't know. This is my first time actually set up. It took me long enough to get everything organized. The lighting's kind of crazy. But we're here. Everything's shuffled. Everything's split. Everything's ready to go. Today we're going to get a full spread on. I'm not going to say your name. And I'm not going to say your boo's name. But we're going to get a full spread on you too. So let's start off with the Moonology. I have quite a few decks for this one. We're going to get everything done with this one. So praise the Most High for having us here today. Let's see what's going on with you and your boo, and let's get to work. So on everything, let's see everything on the table. Right, it took us long enough to get here. Right. So I hope everybody's doing well today. It's Saturday. It's a bit cloudy, gloomy. That means we should be cleansing, purging, releasing. Okay. Hope you guys like the setup. All right. Let's see what we got. First step. Okay. Surrender to the divine. Can you guys see that? Boop. Surrender to the divine. Oh, it's actually better down. Okay, show the world the real you. That's full moon in Aquarius. Then we have nothing will come of the situation. Void of course moon. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. And hold your vision. Fixed moon. Okay, so first step, before we jump to any conclusions, hold up. Just getting everything situated. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, so first up, nothing will come of the situation. Let's talk about that. That's all about this time being a time where the universe is taking over. So if you put any work into any situation or any endeavor, you're not really going to make any progress. Just as if you put any work in the situation, you're not really going to lose anything. Just like you're not going to make any. It's just a stagnant period. It's a time for the universe to take hold of everything. But the best thing about this time frame is that anything that may have been done misconstrued, you will be able to rewrite it with some work. So that's good to see. Other than that, it's looking like most I was telling you, look, just let me take over. All right, relax a little bit. I know that you're trying to bring the same, calm your nerves with the meditate and contemplate. All right, calm your nerves. We know that the new is coming in, so let's calm it down there, but dial it back about 20% there. You feel me? Other than that, just release, and let go. All right, so that's feeling pretty good so far. Okay, next up. Which one is this Work Your Light Oracle? Let's see what's good with that one. Exactly, that makes sense. Okay, let's hit the bottom half real quick. Oh, you got a lot going on, okay. Rolling up right here. You got a bunch of cards today. We did say the works, right? Okay, so we have first up, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Need some nurturing, right? Some self-love, some self-care right now. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, or Jesus, Yeshua. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Nothing could have started without her birthing Mary and then, Jesus coming from that situation. Irama, where are you being called to journey to? Okay, put that up there. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. That one we definitely need to look into. And Starseed, what lights you up? All right, so definitely seems like we're on our path towards enlightenment. Maybe we're finally getting into enlightenment. We're getting into our purpose. It took us some time to see things clearly. Everything's finally coming full circle. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's good. Let's put some tarot on it. Let's see what's going on. So it's looking like we have a new beginning. Oh, I like this camera. I hope you like this camera too. So it's looking like we have a new beginning with the Ace of Cups in front of us. All right, is that what we're I'm not going to say we're frantic, but it does seem like we're a bit in our head right now. I'm not going to say we're controlling, but we want to have more control of the situation than the universe or the Most High would like for us to have at this time. Because just like the Seven of Pentacles, or like when we're gardening, all right? When you turn away or when you go to like a cookout or a baseball game or something, that's when you see, okay, my bad. That's when you actually get to see the substantial growth, because you're not like harping over it. You're not, waiting to see something happen. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Looks like we're waiting for this new beginning. Could be a new relationship. Doesn't look like it's any self-love. Definitely looks like it's some sort of union coming together for me. So let's see what's good. I knew you were frantic. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it all over that. Look at that. All right, so basically, we need to take a chill pill. All right. Yes, we are a bit in our head. We're not seeing things clearly at all. There may be a potential burden, but I'm thinking that this is more in your head. As you can see, that clearly landed in the challenge position. So, are we creating a burden for ourselves that's not really there? That's what it's feeling like. Okay, so definitely take some time to fall back and relax. As you can see, you're healing yourself. You want success, but at the same time, like me personally, if things get a little hectic, I like to fall back, take a nap, play a video game, grab something to eat, completely reset, because then you're going to cause more damage to the situation. Remember, what was it? Nothing will come of the situation with the void of course moon. So I'm feeling that if you are in your head and you're causing some sort of turmoil, this is what it is. No matter what, you have the ability to be successful with the Nine of Pentacles. It's just the mental imprisonment. But the best part about that is you do it to yourself. We can choose to pull ourselves out of it. So we're good to go with that. All right, so let's keep moving. Oh, okay. New beginning, I see. Wanting to rush out on the table, I see. Oh. Okay, so it looks like somebody may want to come back around, possibly reconcile, possibly give to a situation. Hold on, we have the Tarot of the Divine here already shuffled and split. I want to see who this is or what that is. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Oh, that's why we're here. Let's get some insight on that. Okay. The Strength card. I know. You're trying to persevere, trying to be calm, cool, collect. You got this. You're a big dog. We don't got to worry about that. Knight of Swords, you want to rush in there. I see you want to charge in there, but we want to be calm and cool with what we do. As I see you've been in this Nine of Pentacles energy this entire time before this energy has approached you, and until they approach you, you weren't in your head. So don't get out of your place. Understand the only reason they're approaching you is because you are in this, attractive, nurturing, loving, feminine energy. Empress, bottom of the deck, divine feminine energy. All right, so if you weren't exuding this energy wouldn't be coming in. So there's no need for you to be in your head. If anything, they need to be in their head about how they approach an Empress. All right, I'm just saying. You feel me? All right, let's put that down. So we're good on that. They want to approach you, but you're in your head about how to go about the situation. Being that you're the Empress, I mean, don't get me wrong, you have plenty of masculines that come to you. Honestly, you don't want a king, because even though he understands one suit, he still has 3 other suits he would have to be accountable for in order to be your masculine, correct? So a masculine would have the same responsibility on the other hand of what you're already working on. So that means you would have to manage your 4 kings, queens, and all that other great stuff suits, and then the 3 that they're unaware of or not mastered in, you would have to make up for it. So do you really want that type of partner? And right now, this energy is coming up as a knight, which is, they have a journey. They have some traveling to do. All right, they have some traveling, they have some journey, they have some sights to see. They have to, get their feet wet. We all go through it. Now it's just a matter of when will they get there and how long is that journey going to take them. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, we got the Temperance. Oh, boom. And the 3 of Cups. So yeah, so you want to reconcile. I'm feeling they will definitely want to reconcile since they're back here. They're definitely having nostalgic, positive memories. Okay, everything's feeling wonderful. Bottom of the deck, boom. 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior. We've all been through the ringer. We're all tired. All right? So I got you. I feel you. But we're not going to let that hold us back. All right? As I can see, there's 2 situations where you're like kind of hitting the head. I don't want to say you had a doozy, but look, you're still standing. All right? Still standing, still willing to collaborate. But look at this. Do you see this over here? It's a blessing. But look at that. The 4 of Swords that we were just talking about. You're going to have to take a step back to recognize that this is a blessing coming back around. Maybe this is even a manifestation. Not saying that you did manifest. It does not say that. I'm just saying, you feel me? Like maybe you just projected your wants and it just popped up like that. We have hop timelines. All right, I'm getting weird. Let's get back to the table. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups. So somebody's just been waiting for the right opportunity to come in here. They've gained a perspective, and it seems like a while back, it looks like they had their own obstacles to handle situations. We see 5 Wands. Maybe there was other conflicting energies in the situation. Maybe they just had some practicing to get done. The 5 of Wands is all about practicing in order to master, Wands are action, primal energy. So, maybe they had their own things to get done in order to approach you in the first place. Like, if somebody's not energetically aligned to you, that's also not acceptable. So they have to be deserving of you the same way you're deserving of them. And as you can see, you're coming up as an empress, and beneath that is a king of coins, which I believe is him, and then you with the queen of swords. So you have your boundaries up because the situation ended with the world here, and you were upset with the five of cups with disappointment behind that. So that's completely understandable. We understand where you're coming from. But if this is what you want, you need to make a decision on it. And just give it to God and leave it alone. And if he pops up, it's yours, okay? And that's probably what this situation is. All right. Okay, I see what's going on here. My bad, Bizzle. Let's get back to this, okay? All right. So if we take the time to recognize this, we'll recognize this is truly a blessing. The Most High just throwing us blessings left and right in the beginning. Got Ace of Pentacles here, you feel me? Queen of Pentacles on the table. Empress bottom of the deck over there. Like, honestly, these are wonderful vibes. Wonderful vibes. Let's get some more. I want to know what goes on with these five wands and why they had to wait so long. Let's see what was going on at that time. All right, so Seven of Cups. So it looks like, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're moving on from a Queen of Wands energy. Okay, very attractive, fiery. Let's see what actually happened in that situation. They had to make a choice here with the Lovers. Were they going to go with Beauty or the Beast? Clearly they're choosing Beauty. And look at that, another ace, bottom of the deck, and Ace of Wands. So they're choosing passion, they're choosing love, they're choosing to move forward with their higher self, with the Hierophant here. All right, I'm pretty sure I say this all the time, but the Hierophant is the 5D, Divine Masculine, and the High Priestess will be the 5D of the Divine Feminine. So it's looking like he's choosing his higher self in this particular situation. Over here, boom, Ace of Swords. Look at that. Most High said absolutely. Absolutely. I can even hear the Most High saying splendid. All right, maybe that was me. But you feel me? Nonetheless, he had to choose himself, which would be him choosing the Beauty over the Beast. Looks like he was in a state of confusion, not really sure what the lamp actually held. But, you know, kids, they have to touch it. Even though you tell them it's hot, they still have to touch it. They see that it's hot. You still have to touch it. They see the food comes off hot, and they still have to touch it. So, you know, he had to touch it. Anywho, let's see what else we got. Is there anything else with this deck? Seven of Swords. So he's being a bit strategic right now, okay? He's being real strategic. Maybe he's wearing a bit of a mask, not disclosing that this is his Ten of Cups. That happily ever after. As you can see, these are two different beings coming together. It looks like mer people, and then it looks like humans coming together, and there's a baby in between the two. So it looks like with you two, you guys are two completely different worlds, realms coming together, which is a beautiful thing, but still new. Okay, let's see what we got here. As I said, maybe being strategic and calculated, because he may not want to disclose that information. I just told you about the Queen of Wands. So because it's not really out there, it never really existed. But you understand that he had to make a better decision for himself. And he's probably feeling down in the dumps that he chose another woman over you in the first place, or whatever that situation was. I'm not trying to get in the middle. I'm just reading the cards on the table. That's okay. So cool. So yeah, he may be a little bit about how he discloses that. Boom, Seven of Wands, standing his guard, yet he's still going to be putting that work in, okay? So he's going to be a bit defensive. Again, men, ego, pride, not saying it's natural, not saying you have to, but, you know, so we know, okay? We're dealing with a toddler. Not necessarily a toddler, but I'm done. Okay, Ace of Coins. He sees the gift to you. Eight of Cups. You walked away from him. You invested 8 out of 10 cups, and you still managed to walk away. That's what I call faith. You feel me? Faith without works. That's love right there. And I guess what you doing that, you showed him what strength actually is. All right, choosing yourself, putting yourself first. And with that, that's leadership. All right, with that leadership, you were able to show him how to do his best for himself. Now he wants a passion in the beginning. You feel me? So I'm loving that. Loving the vibes for that. Loving the way he's grown. And honestly, that's how you trigger your masculine into alignment. You do what's best for you. You mind your business. As you do that, we have no choice but to follow, because we have no other idea what to do with ourselves. So, you know, I'm not saying that per se, but energetically per se, that's what happens. You guys go forward. As you guys do so, we're kind of pulled onto the track, turn around, stumble, and we're at the bottom of your thrones trying to figure out what the heck did we do and why are we here. All right, so anywho, let's see what else we got. So this is looking good. I'm happy for the situation. It's looking like he's fully grown. I want to touch this deck though. We're gonna go back. Let's see if there's anything else for this deck. Looks like he's definitely heartbroken over his Queen of Cups, which seems to be you. How you've captured his heart. And you guys gonna have some sort of communication, and there you go. I wanted to see if he was also in his divine energy, because like I was saying with the Knights and the Kings, I don't want anybody in my collective matching up or putting any work with somebody who's not, if not equally yoked, at least of the same, tier. Okay, so we got right here, boom. Wants to put the work in with this Nine of Cups. He's just remaining calm, cool, collect at this time, at least for now. Okay, but he realized this is a blessing. He can't let a blessing pass like that. You can't let a blessing pass you up like that. So we can expect some sort of communication about how he's heartbroken. All right, I want to say possibly heartbroken, the fact that you chose yourself over him. All right, could come through text messages. Nonetheless, this masculine energy is divine, is in the upright, has learned his lessons. And remember, when an energy is divine, it doesn't mean that you have a perfect life or track record. What it means is that every obstacle, every hurdle you face, you were accountable, you've learned your lesson, and you've applied it. All right, doesn't mean you have a squeaky clean record. Doesn't mean you don't have a background. Everybody has a background, which gives us personality, our charisma, our sense of humor, all of that. So please don't hold that against him, because honestly, if it wasn't for this entanglement or the situation, he wouldn't be able to appreciate you. Like I said, some people have to hit the head 14, 15 times. Others of us were able to learn from other people's mistakes and not make the same mistakes. So, it's not what you do, it's how you do. But as long as they're learning and they're, growing, advancing, what else can we say? All right? So let's see what's good with the romance angels. All right? Let's see what's good with the romance angels. All right. That's too much. But we'll take honeymoon. All right? It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay? So it's the honeymoon stage. Enjoy it. Don't kill it with all these heavy conversations. So I'm terrified of that. All right? Let go of control issues. Didn't I just say that? Just said that, right? Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You don't have to really put the work in. Like, if he's truly a divine masculine, he embodies all the energies. He's going to naturally be accountable for everything. Everybody in his camp, every peasant, every knight, every queen, every king, everybody in between. And so you don't really actually have to worry. You just have to kind of wait for him to come around. Like the sword game, cup game, that all depends on the character themselves. But for the most part, they will come around and make things right. Now, again, cups, wands, energies, and all that, their exact mix-up will determine how sweet and sincere that is and emotional that is. But it will be fixed. Okay. So over the Ace of Swords, which is the truth and clarity, says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Bottom of the deck, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So a confirmation that he had to release that situation in order to move forward towards you. The same way that you're the blessing for him, he's a blessing for you. So, everything has to be fair. You can't be a clean slate for you and not for him, and vice versa. So, he had to release that situation, but more importantly than releasing the situation, he had to understand why he was releasing the situation so he doesn't make the same mistake. Otherwise, he would have been getting the same problem all over again, and the Most High doesn't work that way. So, as far as I'm concerned, congratulations. This is a wonderful union. I see this as very prosperous and very happy, very abundant. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, it's just a matter of time that you accept this offer and truly let everything unfold as the Most High said. So we'll leave this one right here. Praise to the Most High for having us here. Happy Saturday. I hope you get time to purge and cleanse all these other emotions so that we can bring in the positivity. And self-love, self-care. All right, definitely do that. Okay, you got that. And remember that just because, we're the masculine, as you've seen, you kind of led us to you. So continue doing what you're doing and don't give up. Remember, faith without works is dead. And if it wasn't for your faith, this union wouldn't be coming together. So keep doing what you're doing. All right? Love and light.